Hi everyone, it's Mina here again. The purpose of this video, I just want to give my condolences to the family and all those people who have suffered losses as a result of the fire in Madhya. My sincere condolences to you and your family for your losses. My sister called me this morning, and that was the first thing I heard for the morning, and it was very devastating news to hear. And I personally know what it is like to lose people you love. I've lost a sister, I've lost my parents, and I've lost many other relatives and friends. And I know what it's like to be hurting. I hope you get justice for what has been done to you. Uh, that is what I want to say for the families of the victims. However, this other part of this message is for the people in authority who are making decision, who are doing the construction of the roads, the schools, and everything. How long? My question to you all is: how long are we going to keep saying sorry? How long are we going to keep fixing the mess? How long? How much more sorries do people have to say, condolences people have to give before the root cause of the problem is being addressed? And let me say this: I have mentioned before that the buildings that are being used for public services and so on, they need to be properly equipped with fire alarms and these kind of modern equipment that are being made to to uh, to enhance safety in buildings. I cannot understand why there are so many. Why is Ghanese, even the home I live in is heavily grilled? Why do we have to live like we're in prison, and the prisoner and the criminals are wild and free, and we have to be like prisoners in our own house, in our own environment? We need to stop we need to stop and take stock of really what is happening. These instances of many fires and so on, they have been occurring repeatedly in Guyana. Guyana had many instances of school burning down, and many scenarios, devastating history of fire. And why is it that, you know, if a single smoke or a candle is lit in a building, a fire alarm can go off? Why is it that we doesn't have something like that? Why is it there aren't fire drills? I have been in malls, and they have never been like you announce and there's a fire drill. I have seen many buildings in Guyana. I've seen a particular mall that is that seems to me starting to look like a tinderbox with things all over. If there is a fire, and when those people evacuate, there aren't any space. There is no space for people to gather or meet up, because right off the mall there are food shops, right? I'm not calling the mall name. I'm sure you all gonna figure it out. And right off the food shops are the vehicle, which with one spark, you know what happened. You're talking about gasoline here. I have continuously see how there are no standard proper building codes for buildings and the way things are organized in malls for the safety of people. And in a similar fashion, these same kinds of things are not happening in the buildings that are housing our students, that are housing seniors, and many other things. How much more sorry, how much more condolences do we want or how many times more do we want to say sorry? How many times more are we going to give condolences to people? How many times are we going to keep rebuilding? And that is my problem with this country. I don't understand when people do things that they cannot do it properly. Do it properly. Put fire extinguisher, put fire alarm, run system in the building that the sprinkler will come on. Why isn't this so? I mean, that is an inferno you're looking at. It's like an inferno, and so many innocent people had to lose their lives. Better must come, and we have to stop saying sorry. Better must come. We have to stop saying sorry. Condolences are not going to help. Sorry is not going to help unless we start addressing the root cause of the problem. That is ensuring that proper building codes are in place and safety and security measures are in place for the buildings that are housing people, children, whatever it is. Better must come, and we need, and sorry and condolences are not going to help unless the root cause of the problem is being addressed. And I hope, and I keep saying this is about my second or third video, and I keep talking about the same thing, but yeah, I'm just an ordinary citizen. I hope that stringent measures are being put in place in the other dorms and in all other facilities, and those kids should not have been sleeping alone. I hope there was someone in the building with them. There's so many unanswered questions. I'm hoping that a proper and a fair investigation is going to reveal exactly what happened. I really hope so, and I hope that measures be put in place for all other facilities that have our youths and everything else, and we don't need to have to say more sorry and more condolences in the future. I am really sorry for what happened. I'm really sorry. I am a mom, I'm a sister, and I have people who love me, I have people who I love, and I know that it's gonna hurt. It's really hurtful. I mean, 19 young people, just like that. And my dad always said, fire is a good servant, but a bad master. We all need to remember that fire is a good servant and a bad master. And repeatedly I've talked about how my parents never allow me to cook and do housework and all that, and one of the reasons I'm putting it there is that because my dad was cooking once and he got his hand, the whole hand from this here to here, like burnt, and he said he doesn't want me to cook and strain, and the mar from the rice burnt his hand. It was burnt, and it was terrible, and he said he doesn't want me to cook and strain rice because it's so hard and it's so dangerous when you have to deal with these things. But I do cook and stuff like that. You don't let fear get better of you. But these are ways of how destructive the same thing that benefits us can destroy us. And we as adults and as people, we need to speak up. We need to speak up. We need to speak up when things go wrong. We need to talk about issues. If not, it's gonna blow. Everything is gonna just get bigger and bigger, and then we ourselves would not be able to live in this society or be at peace in it. Okay. This is all I want to say as I end this video, and see you all next time. Bye.